What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I am Joshua Jericho. We're in Port Cadnix. We're gonna go find a doll, and we're gonna get some medicine stuff, make like an elixir or something. I don't know, it's been a long time since that was brought up, and I don't remember it entirely. I just remember it was like a book. Now the dolls, we found one already. I don't have any clue where the other is going to be. The only thing I know for sure is that the map told me they were in here. So people trust the map. Trust the map.
I heard that this recent rash of demon attacks is the work of a demon known as the Lord of Calamity.
I heard that too. They say she built a nest in Mount Killaros where she breeds swarms of demons like some kind of queen ant.
Really? That's not what I heard. I heard she's a giant, hideous hag with the head of a dragon and a mouth with gnashing teeth in each hand.
I think they just called you a hideous hag. Mouth hands? Oh, how ghastly!
That's not all. Those mouths spew forth clouds of toxic gas. Any human caught in it turns into a demon.
Wait, is that where demon blight comes from?
I couldn't say. It's just a rumor after all. But I haven't even gotten to the crazy part. This demon has a familiar, a short little thing that uses a huge board to create winds that spread the demon's poison. Rumor says that the nasty little creature takes the appearance of a trickster magician and is actually the demon's true form.
So some short little monster has caused all of this? Kind of makes you hate anyone short, doesn't it?
So the Lord of Calamity is actually a short, phony magician. What do you know?
Woe is me! My cover's been blown! Go, my hideous hag! Devour those meddlesome humans!
That's kind of funny. Oh goodness, we're doomed. The Exorcists have lost their power. Just calm down. There's no monster that could rob the Exorcist of their abilities. Right, it doesn't make sense, does it? I love it.
You there with the big sword. You've got skills, don't you?
How can you tell without seeing me in battle?
I'm just a mere swordsmith, but I've known all sorts of swordsmen. Sometimes a sword spirit is much weaker than its owners, and it can't match his prowess. Other times, the sword spirit is too strong for its wielder to master, and it holds its owner in disdain.
You can tell? Even if someone doesn't draw his sword?
Not always, but sometimes. In his case, it was easy. His spirit is in perfect sync with the one residing in his blade.
Really? I never thought about my sword that way before.
I'm sure whoever forged that sword is glad to have a man like you wield his work. I'd love to meet a swordsman to whom I could happily entrust my work. But first I need practice. I've got to sharpen my skills and my spirit.
Good luck!
Thanks.
It's kind of cool to think that like maybe Kuragane was like, yeah, scorching daggers. Interesting. I need to level up a lot of equipment too, just because of the abilities that it gives you. I'm thinking that maybe part of the reason I couldn't beat that one, oh, what is it called now? Code Red monster that we fought last time, Code Red Demon. Maybe I couldn't beat it because I didn't have the, enough abilities, like I haven't mastered some weapons that I need to get or something. I don't know. I already looked in here. I'm looking for the doll. I'm looking for the doll. Is that the doll? No, it's a cat. It's easy to see how one could mistake a doll for a cat, though, or a cat for a doll, seeing as they just sleep all the time. Trust me, I know this. There's the doll.
Turtles! Turtles! Boil oysters in the cloisters! Oh, got another letter for you, Eisen.
Okay.
Maybe it's from your sister this time.
You want to read it?
Me?
Please allow me. Now then.
Your cruelty knows no bounds. You bring deep sadness to a fair maiden's heart with each passing day. Repent or else I'll be forced to intervene. This is your final warning.
And that's it.
Wow, this person sounds really mad. Eisen, what did you go and do to make the fair maiden cry?
I don't know, but I could try a couple things on you.
Ooh, excuse me if I forget to be scared.
The letter mentions a fair maiden. Do you think it refers to your sister?
What?
Oh, you could be onto something. She must be lonely so far away from her brother.
It sounded like she's pretty fond of you.
Are you suggesting that Aizen's sister wrote these letters? I mean, they're certainly unusual, but...
My sister wouldn't write something like this.
Then maybe it's someone who's spending a lot of time around her. Like, oh, a man whose shoulder she cries on.
Damnation, Magilu! My sister doesn't have any guy clinging onto her! Do you know something I don't? Prove it! Bring him here right now!
Calm down, Aizen. No one's saying that. But if you're really that worried, why don't you go see her? Have you... not done that since you left?
I did go back once, a long time ago. But as soon as I showed up, a crowd started to gather. Overcome by malevolence, they turned into demons and attacked my sister then and there.
Do you think it's your fault that happened?
What do you think? I'd moved us to a safe place, low in malevolence and high up a rugged mountainside.
So much for coincidence.
I haven't gone back to see her since.
Changing topics, I know I said these Nordals were a little off, but I think I'm starting to see that as part of their appeal.
Huh?
My point is, no matter how odd it might be, any gift could make a girl happy if it's given from the heart.
Ha, sorry. You can't have one.
Okay, the moment that he freaked out was awesome. When he was all like, "Damn you, Magilu! Do you know something?" I mean, it was completely and totally irrational. But it was awesome. Alright, so somewhere in these tunnels is something that... Let's see, what am I looking for? Talk to a promoter at Yasalt Docks to hold a performance. Oh, okay. Search for Long Dao's dust to make an Omega elixir. Long Dao's dust. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh, look. Here we go. Tunnel depths. I don't know where exactly it is, but we're going to go find it. And hopefully I'll find my surfboard thing too, because that would be nice to have. Right there. Where could it be now? Okay, guys, so we're back in Kurigani's workshop. I don't remember. This is a long time ago. I don't remember if you guys remember this spot or not, but it's down at the bottom of the mines. Kurigani had a workshop down here where he forged his head into the first weapon. Made him a headless demon for a long time. It's down in here someplace. Treasure. That is not the thing we're looking for, but I'll take it anyway.
This must be Long Dao's dust. The ingredient Vidal's Omega Elixir recipe calls for.
I can't believe you actually found it.
We have to go tell Vidal. Maybe he's been able to translate the rest of the list.
Yeah.
Yay, we got the dust. The epic dust. Okay, and so now we're in Renede, where Floppyset's friend lives, and we're gonna tell him we got his dust.
That place really was a prison island. Worse, I heard that's where the Lord of Calamity was born.
Where did you hear that?
From an exorcist who lost his malak and caught the demon blight. He screamed it as he was killing his exorcist buddies. It happened in the forest. I managed to hide. I've never been so terrified in my life.
An exorcist turned into a demon.
He must have lost himself when he lost his Moloch. Looks like we really did a number on the Abbey.
If that's true, then it means the Calamity was born right under the Abbey's nose, and they let her escape. How could they let that happen?
I don't know, but I guess it means the exorcists aren't perfect. I thought that if we followed the shepherd, the Abbey would save us. But maybe that was just wishful thinking.
Interesting. Does that mean that there's now a demon in the forest here that I need to go deal with?
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he did. But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the Capeluses?
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
I don't think that's what she meant, Rokurou. I wasn't expecting all these fun little side quests, but that would definitely be a fun little side quest to do, so go find that out.
Mercio was attacked by the Lord of Calamity and the town was lost. They say a bizarrely dressed witch chased down the townspeople and devoured any she caught.
That must be the Lord of Calamity. She dressed as a cackling witch to toy and torment us humans. That monster!
They say she wore a black cloak, a big hat, and rode a broomstick. She jeered and jested at those she caught.
So, a demon impersonated a witch and hunted humans, huh?
What happened in Mercio really got twisted in the telling.
That's the grapevine for ya. But that aside, this is unforgivable. I'd never use a broom or wear a black cloak. It'd go against my superb fashion sense.
Because that's the important part. Frog on frog on frog. That's still weird to me. Let's go find this kid.
Is it true that more demons are appearing in other towns? And that some exorcists have suddenly lost their powers?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
Is everything going to be all right?
Leave her alone, son. You're bothering the exorcist.
I just wanted to know how other places were doing.
In every city, the frequent demon attacks have endangered lives, caused chaos, and hindered travel and trade. Farms have been hit hard, and harvests are delayed. It's certain that there will be food shortages before long.
I thought as much. Well then, that settles it.
Settles what?
I'm going to plant an orchard and some vegetable fields. We've been lucky. We've been spared the worst of it. Also, the soil here is rich and suited for farming. I can't fight the demons, but I can help stabilize the food supply. I want to do what I can to help.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm rooting for you with all my heart.
You know, if you're starting a farm, you're going to need someone at your side.
Would you please stop bringing that up?
No. If you're serious about this, I want to do everything I can to find you a match. So on that note, how about it? He's a good boy. You don't have to marry him right away. You can take it slow.
Sorry, I'm kind of married to my work.
A shame. Well, what about you? The scary girl over there.
Who are you calling scary?
My apologies, miss.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
No way! I mean, love, marriage, that's not important right now. Besides, I have a date with these saplings.
He chose a tree over me.
Who are you calling scary? Wow, Bill. That was a little intense. There he is.
Wow! Is that Longdow's dust? That's
of the Omega Elixir ingredients! You found it! You really found it!
Yeah, it's proof your research is right.
Thanks! I've just managed to translate the description of the second ingredient. Here, take this and... Whoa.
What's wrong? Your face is red.
Hey, you're burning up.
It's fine. I'm pretty much always running a fever.
That makes it even worse. We need to get you home so you can rest up.
But I'm still translating the recipe.
You heard me.
Alright. She's scary. Is she your sister or something, Laffy said?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem to have a pretty complicated life.
Do you think he's always that sick?
Wouldn't surprise me. I was weak when I was a kid, too.
He's probably been like this since he was born. That must be why his parents named him Videl. It means to live.
Huh. I never thought about that.
Laffy said is like that too. It means one who lives.
One who lives.
And he wants to be an explorer when he grows up. I feel sorry for him.
But if he drinks the Omega Elixir, I think he can get better. When he sets off on his adventures, will you let him aboard the Von Eltia, Eisen?
I suppose I could cut him a deal.
You'd charge him?
I'm a pirate, kid. Comes with the territory. But I promise you, I won't charge him too much.
I suppose that'll have to do.
One who lives. I did not know that Laphicette's name had meaning behind it.
Didn't mean much in the end. I poured my soul into getting him through, but he's still dead all the same. Hope. What a waste.
You really think it was pointless?
What else am I supposed to think? It won't bring him back.
Part of me feels like I should have done this earlier because just last episode she was like, I want to leave the world with hope. And you can kind of see the contrast on there because obviously she does not have much hope right now. Rokurou's blade, huh? Defeat a demon that attacked the search party in the Bond Cavern. Where's that at? Oh, interesting. Okay, Magalu's Menagerie. So I would need to go up here in order to do that. Look at all this territory up here that I haven't gone into at all. Wonder what all that's about. Well, I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of fun side quests. I guess I'll start heading that way. Defeat the demon that attacked the search party in the Bond Cavern. That's the one that should be the other exorcist, right? Or something like that. We'll find out. I think this is a spot. But you know what I think this is? This is where... Yeah, the Bond Tunnel. This is that area that I found a long time ago that I just ran around in here. Without, like... I thought it was just like some extra spot that was there for, like, if you wanted to roam around and level up and stuff. But it looks like there's actually, like, side quest stuff involved in here.
We've found quite a few geotrees so far. I feel like I've run 3 marathons back to back. I'm sorry, Bienfu. That's okay. All this exercise is making me nice and buff. You're right. You don't look any different, but when I touch you, I definitely feel muscles. I bet I could even take down Eisen and Rokurou with a single well-placed hit. I'm not so sure, but okay.
Bienfu, I know we're placing a heavy burden on you with all this geoboard business, and I'm sorry for that. But we really appreciate it. You've been truly helpful.
Aw, Madam Eleanor, you're too sweet. You're nothing like that mean old Miss Magilu.
How are you coping with your fatigue?
I'm kind of not, actually. In fact, I don't think I'll ever recover. Unless you give me a nice massage, Madam Eleanor.
I think I can manage that.
I didn't think that'd actually work.
I'm quite good at working out those pressure points. I can really grind the butt of my spear in just the right spots and have you feeling refreshed in no time. But I have to warn you, it might hurt a little bit.
What? You know what? Never mind. I'm good. Bien, you don't have to push so hard. Okay, that is refreshing, but ow, 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 ow.
What the hell? That was just a... Okay. I do feel a little bit bad for, Bienfu there. I won't lie. But he brings it on himself. That's the thing. He brings it on himself. Here we go. Whatever is going on with this demon that I think was a Malik, or was an exorcist before. It's going to be up here. Ooh. It's creepy looking. Let's do it.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Check out the hide on that one.
I bet I could take it down in 3 swipes.
3? More like 1,000, I'd bet.
This isn't the time to be kidding around, you guys.
I'm not kidding here.
Slow down! Sword dragon! Take that! Devour!
Away the shadows of crimson.
Slow down! Finish! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pain!
Seize upon my fiery
Slow down!
Yeah, we should have done this a long time ago. It's pretty easy. Oh well.
This fight is over.
Although I'm wondering how we could have done this a long time ago. Pressing the defend button as an enemy mystic art hits will have the something or other.
We won.
I wasn't good enough.
What do you mean? That demon was really strong.
I don't mean the demon. I mean me. If Shigure were here, he'd have sliced it clean in half.
But you use shorter dual blades rather than just one bigger one like him, so of course...
No. He'd have done it with a shorter blade, too.
You can't be serious.
He's right. I think Shigure might really be capable of that.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't mind. You want to know more about my clan?
Yeah.
Well, as the eldest son, Shigure became head of the clan and ran things for a while. But 3 years ago, a rumor started floating around that he was planning an insurrection, and our lord immediately called for his execution.
Sounds like he doesn't waste any time.
Shigure never particularly cared about our lord to begin with. All he ever respected was personal strength.
Then did your lord send you to do the job?
Yeah. The only thing that can take down a Rangetsu swordsman is another Rangetsu swordsman. I thought I could handle it. I knew his every trick and had the time and place all planned out. But when it happened...
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. He made a fool out of me. I came at him with a greatsword, and he just used a small one. All the training I'd done, I couldn't land a hit on him.
A rude awakening if there ever was one.
Damn straight. I couldn't deny it. Shigure cast aside my greatsword and just laughed. Train harder, he told me. I was so frustrated by my weakness, my inexperience. So much so that I wanted to end my own life. So much so that I turned into a demon.
Rokurou.
In the end, Shigure escaped, and I was arrested for failing to perform my duty and sent to the prison island.
And the rest, as they say?
So you regret not being able to kill your brother. Huh.
I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm just using you for my own purposes. As long as you fight my enemies, that's all that matters.
That's the plan. That's what I do best as a demon.
So, I guess we could have done this earlier, because that was definitely too easy, and then also, like, That was kind of an awkward conversation after having killed Shiguri, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. I mean, there's nothing else to say to that. But wow! It was cool to learn some of that background that was missing. Like, now the context for Rokurou and Shiguri makes a lot more sense, right? Like, understanding that his shame at being unable to kill his brother is what caused him to become a demon, makes his need to kill his brother make so much more sense now. And even though he was not technically justified, like he was justified, the whole situation is a lot more interesting now with that. That said, I wonder why we don't have any more. There's no more quest for the, what's this called? Like, that was the former Malik or whatever, not former Malik, the former exorcist, right? So that's fine. But I thought there would be some more information about the that count. Maybe I have to go someplace else to get that information.
The map's really getting filled out now.
You seem really happy, Laphicet.
Yeah, you just had a big old grin on your face.
Well, yeah, of course. Surely even you have some times when you can't help but smile. Right, Velvet?
I never thought about it. I guess I do. Like when I managed to get the kitchen and the dishes sparkling and spotless.
Oh, I know that feeling. I feel that way when I get the bathtub scrubbed so clean that it's as good as new.
Definitely. Oh, and when I finish hanging a huge load of laundry out to dry on a beautiful sunny day.
Could you not compare this to doing chores?
The scouting vessel just contacted us. They say they found Terror Island.
Terror Island? What kind of place is that?
Eisen was talking about it earlier. It apparently moves around.
It's the damnedest thing. Legends say it's roamed the outer seas since time immemorial. They say it absorbs power from all of existence.
That sounds like it might be connected to Inominat.
We won't know anything more until we go there ourselves. First, we should join up with the crew at the docks in Isolt.
Oh, I want to do that now. I know I said this was the end of the episode, but I did not expect that to happen when I hit the button for the expedition, right? Like, I didn't see that for coming at all. And also, come on, chores, really? I mean, I guess, like, they're trying to play out the idea that, like, deep down they're still just... I hate to say it, but deep down they're still just girls, even though they're, like, an exorcist and a demon. But come on. Girls are way more complex than that. I like to think. Alright. Well, that is going to be the end of the episode, because we've got Terror Island? Yes, Terror Island. Yeah! We're going to do Terror Island here pretty soon. Alright. So, that is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time as we assault. As we go to assault the Terror Island. Woohoo!